bring you that healing. Just one word will guarantee you that joy. Just one word will shift you from where you are to where you have to be. And the Bible said that when Jesus speaks, everything obeys. The forces of nature obey. Just as the sea could hear Jesus, your health could also hear Jesus. Your pocket could also hear Jesus. Anything around you can hear Jesus. And Peter began to walk on water. Began to walk on water. Now, but the challenge is every now and then storms will hit everybody. If you have not been through anything, you have no story to share. Sure. Whatever you are going through right now is preparing you for one shining moment of your life. I say whatever you are going through right now is preparing you for one shining moment of your life. Just one shining moment of your life. And God will take you through the processes so that you can become a finished product. When you put paper in fire, fire consumes paper. But when you put gold in fire, fire refines that paper. The reason why God will allow you to go to the fire is because you are going through a refining process. God is trying to get the best out of you. God is shining you until the real you and the gold in you comes out for everybody to see. Because raw gold is not beautiful. Okay? But never forget this. This year, you must be very prayerful. Somebody says, I pray for 2 minutes, 8 minutes, and then God listens to all prayers. Let me tell you something. When you go to places where gold are being mined, when you scratch your feet, you can get some gold dust. But when you want real gold, you have to dig deep into the ground. There are some things 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes prayer can do. And there are other things 1 hour, 2 hours prayer can do.
I hear you. We're going there.
So many people are in the level of gold dust. And they are occupied. They are satisfied with the level of gold dust. They don't want to get real gold. So many of us, we thought we have gold, but what we are carrying is gold dust. But if you want real gold, you have to dig deep into the ground. Somebody say, this year I'll pray. Like never before. This year, prayer will be a part of my life. I will not miss intercessory prayer in church. I will not miss Friday prayer services. I will not miss all night services. I will pray. But it was coming, just like Jesus. But when he took the step, storms also arose. You see, Paul said the other day that for a great door and effectual is open unto me, but then there are many adversaries. So when doors are open, there would always be opposition. And this is where many of us fail. Many of us, our doors have been open, but we allowed opposition to stop us. Many of us, our blessings have been prepared, waiting for us, but we allow the storms of life to stop us. So the Bible said, come. As long as he was looking to Jesus, he was still working on water. But when he shifted his focus from Jesus and looked at the storm, he began to sink. Many of us have sunk because we have lost our focus on who called us and who has given us the command to come. So the Bible says in Hebrews 12 that seeing therefore that we are encompassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin that doeth so easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us, looking unto Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith, whom for the joy that was set before him, he endured the cross and despised the shame, and is set at the right hand of the throne of God the Father. As long as your focus is on Jesus, you will walk on water. You will walk on the storm. But when you take your focus to the storm, you will sink. So Peter lost his focus on Jesus and began to look at the storm, and he began to drown. Many of us started very well, but at a point in our life, we shifted our focus and concentrated on the storm, and we have drowned in our lives. Many of us are where we are right now because instead of looking up to Jesus, we look at the storm, and the storm has drowned us. Very well. How well you start is not crucial, but how well you finish. Better is the end of the thing than the beginning thereof. I've heard a lot of people say, I used to be very prayerful. I used to go to church. I could pray for 2 hours. Then I ask them, what happened? It's not what you used to be. It's what you are now and what you will be that matters. But they look at the storms. Why have you stopped praying? Hey, my job. I'm looking for a job. I have family problems. I have this and that. So people are saying that I can't come to church. I can't pray. I have problems. And the devil will always trouble you with things to lose your focus. That is his trick. He will always create situations that will cause you to lose your focus on Jesus so that he can drown you more and more. And that is where a lot of Christians miss it. Instead of looking up to Jesus, we look at the situation. So as he shifted his focus, he began to drown. But Jesus will always come with a remedy. He will always give you a second chance. Jesus said that, why did you doubt? And he held him and brought him back. If only you don't lose your focus, and only you maintain your focus on Jesus, and you look up to Jesus and not the storm, you will come out victorious. Rise to your feet and begin to talk to God right now. I don't know what situation you are confronted with, but talk to Jesus right now.